Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sonita Gurung, and I'm here today for my persuasive speech. And my topic for persuasive speech is balanced society harms from individual carrying weapons. In today's society, especially among Americans, there is no hotter discussion topic whether or not we need weapons in our society. According to National Center for Injury Prevention and Control, 2002, 7,462 adolescents were injured in weapon-related violence. Almost 12% of 12th grade students in the United States reported having been threatened with an injury with a weapon at school, and 5% reported having actually been injured with weapon. And yes, as Naira argued, they do benefit our society in some ways. However, I am opposed to the argument that it benefits from individuals carrying weapons. Today I would like to examine how unbalanced society harms from individuals carrying weapons. We will examine how was it is harming society, then talk about its disadvantage upon society. Let's move on to my first argument. My first argument is that security and weapons are two opposite things. Let me explain that by saying to all of us, weapon carrying is thought of risks with an article by Estelle David H., which tells us carrying gun was strong pressure, and in such pressure not only reinforces aggression and deviancy, but it may enhance as well. Over time, it may cause serious violence, substance abuse, school dropout, and other forms of criminal activity. You can look at the graph right here. It shows the case fatality rates by suicide method, and you can see the highest is from firearms, which is 82.5%, while the others are very lower, and this has been one of the highest reason for the suicides. If you look at the statistic, we will see lots of homicides, suicides, and Harvard research have found that fatality rate for suicide attempts with guns is over 90%, while other common ways of suicide is under by 5%. America has more gun death than other countries without carrying weapons. 15 of the 25 worst mass shootings in the last 50 years took place in the United States. Countries such as South Korea, China, and United Kingdom and Germany have strict limits on gun possession by private citizens, as they believe it is dangerous to widespread gun ownership, which might lead to gun injuries, murder, and suicide. You can see the difference right here. This is one of the statistics by homicides and gun ownership, which shows that the United States have the highest rate among the other countries. And this being the homicides, over here, right here, we have a civilian firearms per person that were killed, and United States being the highest among the other countries. In the United States, the estimated rate of private gun ownership, both illicit and licit, is 101.05 per 100 people compared to 6.7 in the United Kingdom. This enormous number help understand the fact that the rate of death caused by guns is of 10.3 per 100,000 people, almost 45 times higher than the United Kingdom. However, countries without citizens owning guns have less violent crime, less murder, less accidental death, and more order overall. So for my conclusion, I want to conclude that all of us can see that the individuals carrying weapons harm society. Weapons designed to kill people will always do more harm than good. There are jobs which are designed to carry guns and weapons, like military force, police officers. They are highly trained to utilize it in proper situation, but guns and weapons in untrained and unskilled hands are danger to all. So it is better not to carry weapons individually. Thank you so much for listening to me.